So this is AZ-104-Lab number 13 backup virtual machine. First we need to download the lab file and let's log in into our Azure portal. Lab introduction. In this lab, you learn about backup and recovery of Azure virtual machines. You learn to create a recovery service vault and a backup policy for Azure virtual machines. You learn about disaster recovery with Azure Site Recovery. So lab scenario. Your organization is evaluating how to back up and restore Azure virtual machines from accidental or malicious data loss. Additionally, the organization wants to explore using Azure Site Recovery for disaster recovery scenario. So in total, there are 5 tasks. We are going to create a virtual machine, then we are going to replicate in region 2. First is task 1 is like creating virtual machine. Task 2 is uh, creating another virtual machine in region 1 and then Azure backup. Then task 4 is monitoring and task 5 is finally creating a regional pair between two virtual machines. First we are going to deploy our file. Review and create. And let's create. Let's wait until this deployment is successful. So after a minute, the deployment is completed. Let's go to resources. We have a virtual machine, we have a virtual network. So task 1 is completed. In task 2, create and configure a recovery service vault. In this task, you will create a recovery service vault. A, re a recovery service vault provides storage for virtual machine data. So let's go to recovery service vault. Then we are going to create new service vault with this value. Let's wait until this deployment is done. So after waiting for a minute or 2 minutes, the deployment is completed. Let's go to resource. On the recovery service vault blade in setting, click property. Select update link under backup configuration. On the backup configuration blade, review the choice for storage replication type. Leave the default setting of geo redundant in the place, close the blade. Return to recovery service vault blade, click update link under security setting. Soft delete. Retention period is 14 days. Go to overview. Did you know Azure has two types of vaults, recovery site vault and backup vault? The main difference is the data source that can be backed up. Okay, in task 3, configure Azure Virtual Machine level backup. In this task, you will implement Azure Virtual Machine level backup. As part of a VM backup, you will need to define the backup and retention policy that applies to the backup. Different VMs can have different backup and retention policies assigned to them. On the recovery service vault, click overview and then backup. On the backup call blade, specify the following settings. Where is your workload running? Azure, what you want to backup virtual machine, select backup. Notice there are two policy subtype, enhanced and standard. Select standard. In backup policy, select create new policy. Policy name is AZ-104 backup. Frequency is daily. Time is 12 a.m. to click OK to create the policy, and then in virtual machine section select add. On the select virtual machine blade, select AZ-104, select OK. Now enable backup. Let's wait until this is deployed. So resources deployed successfully. In the protected item, click backup item and then click Azure Virtual Machine entry. Select view detail and review the value of backup pre-check and last backup status. Backup pre-check passed, last backup status warning. Select backup now. Select OK. Need not to wait until this is done. Let's move on task 4. Monitor Azure backup. Let's go to storage account. Let's create a storage account. Let's wait until this is deployed. So resource is created. Search and select recovery service fold. Select diagnostic setting. In diagnostic setting, then add diagnostic setting. Name the setting log and metrics to storage. Please check mark next to the following logs. Azure backup reporting data. Add on Azure backup job data. Add on Azure backup alert data. Azure Site Recovery job. Azure Site Recovery event. Health. In the destination detail, place a check mark next to archive. Archive to a storage account. In the storage account drop-down field, select the storage account that you deployed earlier. Yes. Select save. Go to recovery site vault and under monitoring go to backup jobs. Locate the backup operation for AZ-VM0. It's in progress. The detail is in progress. The status is in progress. This is the detail of the backup job. Now task 5 is enable virtual machine replication. Let's go to recovery service vault. On the recovery service vault blade. Okay, let's create. Resource group is we are going to create new one. Vault name is AZ-104-RSV region 2 and region is going to be West US. Review and create. Wait until this deployment is done. So deployment is done. Let's go to resource. Let's go to virtual machine. AZ-10 VM0 in the backup plus disaster recovery. Select disaster recovery. On the basic tab, notice target region is West US. Move to advanced settings. Resource selections have been made for you. It is important to review them. VM resource group is region 1. Virtual network is this. Availability single instance. Verify your subscription VM resource group virtual network availability. Take the default setting and storage setting. Show details. If you are choosing general purpose V2 storage account, ensure that operation and data transfer price are understood clearly before you proceed. Under storage setting, show detail. Name is normal, churned. Cache storage account, new, yes. It is important that both of these settings be populated or the validation will fail. If value are not present, try to refreshing the page. If that doesn't work, create an empty storage account, then return to this page. Okay. In replication settings, show detail. Notice your recovery source vault in region 2 was automatically selected. Yes. Select review plus start replication and start replication. Enabling replication will take 10 to 15 minutes. Watch the notification message in the upper right of the portal once the replication is complete. So let's wait for the replication to complete. So deployment is in progress. We have to wait like 10 to 15 minutes. So it says enabling replication for one VM. So it's almost 10 minutes that the replication is being started. So after almost 12 minutes, the replication is being done. Now let's go to recovery site vault and in region 2 in the protected items, select replicated items. And as we can see that AZ-104 VM0 replication health is healthy. Select the virtual machine to view more details. So replication health is healthy, status 0% synchronized, configuration issue, no issue, agent version is this, and agent status is healthy.